So, you're coming to Dollywood and you want to ride all the thrill coasters. We're going to show you how we do that. There are 10 coasters at Dollywood, 5 of which we would consider to be thrill coasters. And in this video, I will show you the best strategies to do the ones that you want to do. We are currently standing right inside the park entrance, and the first area you will want to enter is Timber Canyon. Come on, I'll show you how to get there. Now, we could also go this way down Show Street and do Lightning Rod first, but I actually prefer to go right after you enter the park, and that would actually be a left as you enter the park. So, sorry about that, guys. Do Timber Canyon first. And the reason I like to do that is simple. You can get to more coasters quicker that way. So Timber Canyon has Thunderhead and Mystery Mine, and that's where we'll begin. Okay, making our way over to Timber Canyon. Here is the festival sign. Normally, they would have already had that updated. We just ended the summer festival, and the fall festival starts on September 12th. So, not sure why that hasn't been updated. They do have the Harvest Festival banner there, and we are now in Timber Canyon. Making our way toward Thunderhead, going under the train tracks, and coming up on the split here, you can go right, like most of these folks are going. You can also go left if needed, and I would do that if there's a crowd and you want to just stay out of that, but otherwise staying right seems to be the way to do it. Another good thing about starting here in Timber Canyon is you get that incline out of the way first thing. Okay, and this is Thunderhead. Here is the entrance. I'll show you guys a little bit.
Thank you for visiting us today
of the queue. You go up the stairs. They also have another set of stairs right there. That is the time saver line. So if you have that, you would want to take those stairs. Otherwise, continue on up this platform. Ride. And there's one of the trains. I actually went ahead and rode Thunderhead. I've been here for a few hours working on multiple videos. Rope dropped the park earlier. Had to check this one off my list, so went ahead and done it. But the train should be coming around here in a minute, and I'm going to show you guys a few different shots of what Thunderhead looks like. Okay, so that is just a small look at Thunderhead. So, like I said, that would be where I would start on the thrill coasters. And just right over here is Mystery Mine. Again, this is why I would do it this way. You have 2 coasters basically right beside each other. Sort of, kind of. But, come on, I'll show you guys what I can of Mystery Mine. Alright, so you saw that last clip. Mystery Mine is an inverted coaster. You don't have any inversions until right there at that spot that I showed you. You do have a couple of lifts inside the ride. Both last, I don't know, 5 seconds, maybe. But they're not bad. It has a lot of... one thing it's really good at is inside and outside elements. There's a lot of the coaster that I can't show you because it's inside, but there's a few more views that I'll be able to show you that are pretty good from the outside. So that was a little look at Mystery Mine. And I had mentioned in the last video, Dollywood does not allow recording of coasters here at the park while you're riding them. So unfortunately, this off-ride POV is about the best that I can get for you, but it's still pretty cool. To finish that thought, I had an important phone call, not a phone call from a telemarketer, but an actual legit important phone call while I'm in a theme park. Imagine that. So yeah, that was a look at Mystery Mine. I don't think I mentioned Thunderhead is Dollywood's only primary wood coaster. Lightning Rod, I guess, used to be a wood coaster, but they've added so much steel to it now that I don't think you could call it a true wood coaster. I guess you could if you wanted to, so yeah, that's great. So now we're going to go check out our third thrill coaster here at the park, and that is, sorry, it got a little congested through here. That is Wild Eagle, and it's right here in front of us. Let me turn this around, so we'll be headed in that direction. You have Fire Chaser right there. And just so you know, once you get off of Mystery Mine, you would continue toward Wilderness Pass. Don't go up toward Wildwood Grove, but toward Wilderness Pass. Sorry guys, I've completely lost my train of thought. But anyway, if you do that, follow the path out, it will lead you right here to Wild Eagle. So I think I'll go ride this one, and then I will share some thoughts. Well, welcome to Real Theme Park Life. Wild Eagle is currently down, so I'm going to turn the camera around here. So here's our view. We're going to make a right, go down the hill, and just around the corner will be Tennessee Tornado. We will show you guys some of that next. Alright, we have made it over to Tennessee Tornado. With this ride, as far as off-ride footage goes, there's really only one good shot. Well, I guess you can see it coming back into the loading station, which is right over there. But we'll just kind of hang out here, and I will let you guys see the loop. I guess before the loop, I could show you this shot coming out of the shed area. Catch a little bit of the lift hill. It takes a little while to get up there. So I'll cut this clip off and show you the loop. Alright, and there is a little bit of Tennessee Tornado. So far we've covered Thunderhead, Mystery Mine. Tried to do Wild Eagle, it's down right now. Showed you a little bit of Thunderhead. Our last ride is the best ride in my opinion, Lightning Rod. So we will walk toward that, and then hopefully I can still show you some of Wild Eagle. If not, I think I've got some footage maybe from the past that I'll go ahead and throw in. I'll throw it in right here. Okay, so at this point, obviously, I don't know what I threw in there because I'm still at the park filming, but you get to see something of Wild Eagle. And that's the order I would do these two. Just like we done it, I would do Thunderhead first, Mystery Mine, knock those two out quick. Typically, Wild Eagle wouldn't be a crazy long wait, and I think that's probably because in my mind, it's like the biggest coaster in the park. I think that deters some people that are maybe here more for family coasters or just to walk around and enjoy the park. So that keeps that wait time down. And Tennessee Tornado varies. It used to. It didn't have a high wait time, hardly ever. But I've noticed this year it tends to have a pretty high wait time. So That's another reason I would kind of get it done right there in the middle. But anyway, we're going to walk through here. Oh, by the way, we are in Craftsman's Valley right now. We're going to go through here. We'll go into Rivertown Junction, and then from there over to Jukebox Junction, and that is where Lightning Rod is. And I'll stop and show you a few clips along the way for direction. Making our way through Craftsman's Valley. That is where you purchase the world famous and very, very delicious cinnamon bread. You actually purchase there, and then you pick up over here at the grist mill. The grist mill is the building with the water wheel and the waterfall. And just to the left of the grist mill is the train overpass that takes you into Rivertown Junction. We're going to go through here. We are going to go down toward this blue building that's straight ahead. Actually, we're going to go this way. And we are going to go around the back porch theater right in front of Dogs and Taters, right there. Okay, so after you pass Dogs and Taters, we are going to spin around and take this bridge, and that will lead you into Jukebox Junction. Okay, once you come off that bridge, make a right. That'll put you kind of where I'm at right now. And I'll be honest, maybe somebody out there can tell me, what is like the official, unofficial stop of Rivertown Junction to where Jukebox Junction begins? Is it like this bridge here? Because they don't really have a sign. Or maybe they have a sign, and if they do, somebody call me out for my ignorance. Anyway, I'm going to say, until somebody corrects me, this is the start of Jukebox Junction. And just ahead is Lightning Rod. Currently has a 10-minute wait, which, considering it is about 15 minutes after 2 here in the afternoon, that's pretty good. So, going to find a few shots for you guys. Again, this is a hybrid steel / wood coaster built in 2016. They tried to do it as a solid wood coaster with a high-speed launch. Just didn't work out. Physics getting away every time, I guess, but somebody's going to figure it out at some point, and then, hey, maybe at that point they can bring it back. So, see if I can get you guys a shot of Lightning Rod coming through here. Show you just a quick look at the queue as you enter. They have a test seat right there. And then over here, as you enter, they have a classic, I don't know what that is, unbounded cars. Some of you guys will find that after. Okay, so that was our look at Lightning Rod. Again, sorry I can't really show you much more of the rides. I will say, if you watched our first video in this series on the family coasters and also the coasters that I showed you for the thrill coasters in this video, there are tons of point of view videos out here on YouTube as far as I don't know. I guess some people got some clearance or licensing to come into Dollywood and shoot those, or it could have been some other means. So, what about all the places to eat at Dollywood? Well, that will be our next video in this series, so make sure you're subscribed, turn on notifications so you see as soon as a new video goes up. We will bring you all of the places to eat here at Dollywood. We'll try to feature as much detail as possible on each of them, and just make sure that you guys know about food choices when you come here to Dollywood. So for now, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. We sure would appreciate that. If you have any questions about any of the coasters we showed you today, or anything at Dollywood in general, or anything theme park or just any goings on in East Tennessee, we would be happy to answer those. So just leave us a comment and we will get back to you on that. Sincerely, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I have been blessed to bring this video to you, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.